But let me talk to the adults, man, because no one talks to us anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you might look at me like, what do you know, Asia? I'm like, dude, I was born in the 70s. You don't know that, I don't look like it, but I was born in the 70s. So I'm grown, right? I just have good genes. You know what I mean? Here I'm on. Get it? Okay. This poem is about, I was thinking the other day, like, what will happen one day when I can't do what I love to do anymore, right? Like, when I'm too old, I can't perform like this anymore. And this, for a lot of us who are getting to that part of our lives, like, what happens when the passion runs out, or, or your ability to do your passion runs out. And so this is the poem, and I hope you like it. I'm really proud of this poem, and it's awesome. So, here we go. My neighbor is a sculptor with Parkinson's. You can hear him, banging and grinding in a way that tells me he's buried himself inside that marble and he's frantically trying to find himself. The floor of his garage covered with the crumbs and dust of everything he's not, but lately, it's gotten quieter. The shakes, he calls them. They're getting worse. Imagine your muse grabbing you by the wrist after going on a coke binge. And I just watch him, running his fingers along the blades of his chisels, preparing to say goodbye to an old friend. Funny, he says, that the one thing I won't be able to do is the only thing I can't stop thinking about doing. I guess it's the things we love that has the best chance of killing us. It's been 2 years since my sister's death, and we still can't convince my mother it's time to stop sleeping in her room. And I've never been an acrobat. I don't know how to time my mother's mood swings and teach her when it's safe to let go. I don't know how to weave her broken heartstrings into a harness. All I know is that the thing about saying goodbye to what we love is that the heart is a handkerchief, waving to a train that's leaving too slow. Our fight is a boxer, lacing up his gloves, refusing to acknowledge the sudden flash of dizziness from the blow he took last year. We break ourselves over and over and over. It was never the pain that we feared. What we fear is the moment our calling stops calling, the moment the shakes become permanent. So I don't think about my poems. Of the day my voice is too frail to stand behind a microphone. It's why I wear a blindfold when I write, so I don't have to see it coming. I keep a stack of blank notebooks on my bookshelf, so I know I'll always have a page. My friend William Bell was gunned down outside of his own poetry venue no more than 10 minutes after walking off stage. Call me insensitive, but sometimes I think maybe it's better to go out that way, to exit stage right while people still remember my name. Ask me how I take my glory, and I'll choose to blaze over the flame, so I can say I was engulfed, that I ended my song on a high note, to know I still matter the day I proclaim I'm finished giving everything. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the one who got it right is my wife, who told me when she sees the finish line banner at the end of a marathon, she doesn't speed up like everyone else. She walks. She takes her time. Because what's the point of victory if it happens too quickly to enjoy that sign? Perhaps passion isn't found in the finish. Perhaps it's found in the paraplegic girl extending her arms to her father, saying, twirl me around the room because I'm in the mood to dance. Perhaps it's found in the teachers of Sandy Hook, wiping gunpowder off their chalkboards to make room for brand new lesson plans. And as for my mother, I'm finally beginning to understand why she refuses to move on. The day she told me, I'm gonna keep sleeping on my daughter's bed for as long as it takes until the smell is gone. I know now that she's right, that even if what we love can kill us, it's also the very thing that gives us life, to fight even when the gloves feel heavy. My neighbor, he's done trying to control the steady. Now he just has the shakes do the sculpting, since the beauty is in the crumbling, to reveal everything you are by taking a chisel to everything you're not. I asked him how he might feel the day he has to put those tools back in its box. He says, by then I won't need them. There's nothing left for me to make. I've inhaled so much of this dust through the years. I've somehow become the very thing I sought out to create.